What's good, YouTube land? We're gonna dive into or back into the War for Cybertron selects for a minute or 10 or more. Starting with this guy, Greaspit. So here's his box. I really don't like the boring brown cardboard boxes because not only is it boring, you also don't get a chance to look and see if there are any paint mishaps on the figure. But there's a giant logo with his name, the Autobot symbol and stuff here, stuff on the side. It says War for Cybertron trilogy there. Not really anything on the side, just a continuation of the Autobot picture. We're gonna da-na-na-na. So you can try to see whatever this is supposed to be. And here's Greaspit. Here's his weapon. Why not plug into his shoulder? That. And here's his instructions. I appreciate the simplicity of the box, but it's also boring. So here is Greaspit, who's a repaint, slight retooling of Wave 1 Ironworks. So can we get a good shot of their heads? The same mold, just different coloring. It's a Decepticon, which, given the bright colors, doesn't really peg me as a Decepticon, but he's apparently based off, well, the Greaspit, or more specifically, a gas station from the G1s. It's just there was a G1 Micromaster base called Greaspit, which was a gas station, and I think Greaspit was actually a Micromaster. I'm guessing, although no, it's either was the name of the station or a Micromaster that came with it, but this robot mode is kind of not really based off anything. It's just a repaint of him because they needed something. It has some new parts. First off, his awesome crane hand, or hook hand, is replaced by a gun, which is sort of a gun, made out of gas station pumps. That is hilarious. Like, ugh. And this part, which is brand new, advertising Super Gasoline Z1, which he does actually have the piece, sort of. It's well, actually he doesn't, because this is an extra piece that's attached just by a peg, which if you want, you can part swap. He's got a new piece. His gun is the same mold, just in god awful. Oh, that's a bright yellow. But yeah, his colors don't really strike me as Decepticon. They're accurate to the gas station from a cursory picture uh, search on TF Wiki, but like the bright blue and red and yellow aren't normal Decepticon colors. Like they're normally darker shades. This guy's a bit bright. Like I could totally believe it if this guy were the Decepticon and this guy were the Autobot, but no, they're reversed. Uh, Overall, very clean robot mode. Not much kibble. You could kind of call these panels kibble, but in this that like it's just a gray flap on his back, but it's I wouldn't quite call it kibble. Oh, also instructions. These instructions apparently are better than Ironworks because they actually show you multiple modes for the base mode, which we'll get into in a bit. I do kind of like his light gray helmet with blue visor. Although again, the light blue visor kind of reads more Autobot. I like it a bit. It's a bit more. I like it because it's definitely. I appreciate the color difference, going from all red visor and red face to blue visor and kind of gunmetal gray face. It separates his face cleanly, as opposed to Ironworks, which kind of looks a bit messy. And I'm rambling. I'm trying to come up with things to talk about. But other than that, he doesn't have much difference. Just the color, really. That little streak of gray is really the only difference in paint apps I can see besides the base colors. So articulation wise, ball jointed neck, go all the way around, go tilt side to side a bit, and go up and down. Shoulders are on a universal joint, which are on a peg, so you can remove them if you want to pretend somebody just cut off his arm. But it can go all the way around, all the way out. His gun can hit him right in the head. And also the shoulder flap is on its own individual hinge or a pin, so you can put it wherever you want. You do get a bicep swivel on a mushroom peg, 90-degree hinge elbow. The gun can flap around a bit. There's also a port right in front of it if you, I guess, want to plug the gun in there, although the things kind of get in the way of each other. It is just 5mm pegged on, so you can remove it and actually do a really good gun hand. That works pretty well. Oh, you could do this. I don't even remember. Well, you could do the same thing on Ironworks. I don't even remember if I mentioned that in the review. That's awkward. But this one also has a hand molded in, which you can then store the gas station pumps if you want. Waist swivel, just like Ironworks, limited to that much range. It does give you a bit of a dynamic pose, but just due to how this guy works, you're not going to get much out of it. Hips, actually faux ratcheted. I don't know if you can hear the detents. Probably not, but very softly detented outwards. Go beyond the full Van Damme splititude. You can go, yep, suck on that, JCVD. Thigh swivel, swivel here. Beyond 90-degree knee bend due to the transformation. And you do have an ankle tilt, which is a very deep ankle tilt. So yeah, just like Ironworks, very posable toy. The only real complaint is the limited waist, but that's just due to the nature of this guy. So now we have to transform him, and we have a few options. Uh, look at said options. So there's the default configuration. There's the bridge, which has a little bit more. Oh yeah, the stupid bridge. I remember that. So there's three, and there's a tower mode. Just okay. We'll go into the base mode first. So take off both his arms. There's a lot of transforming in this guy, and most of it's part forming. It's all part forming. So rotate the shoulder. So it's like that. Apparently, you want to take this part off, put it off to the side. Flip the peg up and tab. These pieces are going to tab together like that. And I didn't even mention all the molded in detail, which there is quite a bit of on this guy. You want to take this back piece off. It's plugged in here and here. Now you want to rotate the head all the way to the back and fold it down. And now we separate the main body from the legs. And then rip off his thighs and fold in those pieces. So now we have tons of pieces. Now we have to start building it, I believe. What part goes in? I'm looking at. Oh, okay. I'm okay. Basically, you want to take each of his thighs and plug them in like that. Flip it over and take the crotch piece and basically attach it via the I forget what they call that system. And then you take the main section, plug it in right there. Okay, we can at this point separate the gun. Yeah, it's been so long since I've actually transformed Ironworks, I've kind of forgotten. Take the underside, take the gun. Where are we plugging it in? Plugging it into that port there. And then take this piece and plug it in to right here. It's going to plug in two different spots. One small little peg right there, and one or port, I should say. So it looks basically like that. And then take the ramp and connect it like that. What else have we got left? This piece. We're going to take the gas pump off, take the arm, and also plug it into a port there and a port in the main machine. section. Come on. It feels like it wants to come to bits, but there are many things holding it together. And then the gas station pumps go right here. There's actually two tiny pegs right there. I don't know how much of this has been on screen. I apologize. You do that. And where did I put the last piece? The last piece basically goes on. How does it actually go on? Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that part's actually supposed to be up. So there you go. There's your gas station mode, and it's adorable. I forgot to mention this piece, and there's another piece. These two things, those two right there, are all stickers, which is not very common nowadays to actually use stickers. So there's your little gas station mode. It's freaking adorable. It's a gas station, convenience store. It's a quickie mart essentially. But that's I'm gonna quickly do ironworks just because. Hopefully this won't take too long. Bop, bop, do, do. Do dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo doo. Wait, how? Oh, say, how does this go in? As if I suddenly forgot. But I've also forgotten kind of where the. Oh, right. Ah! Da 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 da. It's falling to bits. Oh no! Oh yeah, because there's also this flip up tab or peg, which I didn't show on. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I review toys? I asked the same question 3 times, and I still don't have an answer. Uh, I don't think that's 100% accurate, but that's that's as close as I feel I'm gonna get because I don't remember. But there you go. They're vaguely similar. I don't remember where the claw goes. I'm gonna take him to bits while I show off the highlights and things where everything things you can do with this. So let's take, for example, this guy, which hilariously I didn't mention in my review of Slitherfang, but Combined, they kind of make a decent surfboard for a potential trans metal uh, Optimus Primal if they're doing Kingdom. So you can have him as a ramp. You can have many ramps due to the system here. Oh god, they're coming to bits. But there, you can have extra ramps that go lower. You have tons of stuff. What are we doing next? Well, we've got another mode. I think this was this in the instructions in iWorks, and I kind of laughed at it and thought it was stupid. Well, it's coming back. We're gonna separate everything, and we're gonna first focus on the legs. So we're gonna take these two pieces and loosely form a table. Actually, we're pegging them together like this. Yep. Does that even? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, but you also need to attach the crotch. Yep. So take these two, attach the crotch, because the way it was basically like this. This was what was displayed in the Ironworks instructions, but for this guy, we're gonna take him, put him like this, and take this piece, which we just want. Oh, I grabbed Ironworks. Oh, you can also separate them. Darn it. Nope, this is. Oh, I grabbed his. I'm utterly confused. No, it wanted the crotch. What the hell is going on? Oh, okay. These instructions are confusing as hell. What I think it wants me to do is this, but it keeps saying different things. What? What is the point of all these steps? There's literally a step which says pull off the ramp, switch around the ramp, and reattach the ramp. Okay, we're doing this. Ugh, God, everything's off, and it's attaching. The chest piece is attaching to the two pegs on the front. And then apparently we're flipping out the thighs. Which one of them does not want it. There we go. Larry, let me show you this. Right there in the top corner, it literally says remove ramp, spin around, and reattach ramp. What is even the point of that? Yeah, there's no point. Okay, so then we attach the arm and basically make it into a ramp, which that says it all right there. And then attach uh, this like that. No, attach the pumps to something, to the end. And then plug them into to the gray peg. Oh no, it says remove. Oh, okay. I am so confused by these damn instructions. Excuse me while I. Am I supposed to? And then it's the. What the hell? Oh, I peg it in the wrong way. Oh, it's supposed to go up like this. And then gun. Where's gun? Where is gun? There's gun. Peg in the gun. Make it go. And then how is this going on? It wants it to go there. I'm confused. Okay, never mind. It plugs into that. That took way too long. Oh, what the, that those instructions should not be 16 stages. This thing is well, that. It can kind of sit on its own without falling over, but how can I the best way I can show it to you? I don't even know what it is. It's a thing. I'm not even we're moving on to the next mode. The actually interesting mode, the battle station mode, which the original toy could do. I'm not even acknowledging that. Fuck it, no. That was a goddamn waste of time for a afterthought, tertiary pointless mode. All right, what do we do next? Okay. Take this piece, you plug a leg in it. I don't think it matters which leg. Actually, I think it's supposed to be this leg, due to how the art is. Oh, no, just plug them next to each other. Somehow. Or do they go in... Oh, no, they go behind it. Okay. These instructions sometimes are not helpful. They go in like that. You fold down each of their side pieces, and you take ah take this middle piece and attach it like that. Then you take the crotch and shove his crotch on. You can do the hinge, which I did for Ironworks, but I didn't do for this guy. So you can. It's mostly for this mode and a potential armor mode, if I can find Ironworks instructions. Flip up this. Okay, this. You can fold the bucket back up. Yes, like that. I want you to do that. And then fold it back down. Why is that so many instructions? Why does that need 4 steps? Take this piece, plug it onto the peg. If it'll go. Oh, that's a tight connection. Flip up apparently that crotch, that hip joint. Take this, remove the signposts and things again, the gas, the petrol things, and you're going to want to plug it into his hip. This is where the limited hip or waist articulation comes from. Oh, and also, no, is that not? Nope, peg up like that. Take this piece and plug it in like that. It's supposed to be up here, but yeah, that connection, that's not even maintaining its chill. Oh, you're actually supposed to have the arm port side up so you can plug the gun in. And then, where is it? Plug the gun. Plug the. And that is your tower mode. It's actually a pretty decent battle station, if you can call it that. Defense turret, although all the defending is up here. So you could. Oh, there's actually absolutely no room, but if we take this guy, I don't have any Decepticon micros right on hand. You can kind of. He's a bit too big, as all of them look like they would be for this, but you can faux but stand him in between the peg because he doesn't have a peg hole on him. And he kind of looks like he's operating this gun. It's a shame about the connection, but that's only because, I'm holding it in the air. Yeah. Oh, that was a long, painful road to go through all. And there are many more modes with this modulator setup. You can do many, many things. You can do armor modes. You can make up your own. You can combine the 2 sets however you want. So I highly recommend getting a version of this toy. That took 34 minutes just for a deluxe. That really shouldn't have taken that long, but the instructions are just, they melted my brain for a minute. And yeah. It all depends what kind of flavor uh, of modulator you want. Do you want sort of a construction uh, style? Like, do you want? Well, this guy is more available because he's still on shelves, at least up here. But this guy is not that much more expensive. No, he's the same price, $29.99. In fact, because he's a select, you can get him in shop, like especially in EB Games or GameStop, for a couple bucks less. So I like the adorable little touches of the pumps and the little sign. Those are absolutely adorable and don't fit the Decepticon idea whatsoever. But you could get those and put them on Ironworks if you want. You can swap hands. You should get as many of these as you want, but you should definitely get at least one. So yeah, that's all for Greaspit. Mm-hmm. I have mosh pit vibes of like Decepticons moshing, but in a grease pit. Yeah, that would be a bit awkward, but still, it's a really good toy. Stupid, stupid instructions. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, keep it weird. Also, all hail Megatron. Bye.